sports reporter Giselle Espinales is live for us in Coral Gables, just rubbing it in some more, Giselle.
Go Canes. But Shelly and Amy, I had a chance to be in Gainesville and witness all the action in person as people made their way inside of Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. But it was the Miami Hurricanes that set the tone from the beginning in their massive 41-17 win. And you even heard after the game, as the players were making their way inside the locker room, you heard chants for Mario Cristobal, and he walks out and he does this. Breaks the Gator chomp. That's exactly what he did. I even asked him about him today, but he was like, you know what, I don't remember any of that. But it was cool to see the coach excited for the big win. But he kept saying it was all about the Miami Hurricanes. And let's take a look at some video about one particular player who made his debut as a Cane, Cam Ward, their quarterback. And let's just say he left the Swamp speechless. He made his way down the field. The quarterback was just spectacular, putting on a show in the Swamp. He completed 26 passes in 35 attempts for 385 yards with 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. And he gave a lot of credit to his offensive line, who gave him plenty of time to make big plays. Ward became the first Miami QB since at least 1979 to throw for 300 yards in his first start with the team. His teammates saying he's an incredible player and it was fun being out there with him. Bragging rights for a year for the Canes, with Mario Cristobal saying it was a total team effort.
Strong performance, hard work went into that. A lot of, name it, talent acquisition, player development, personnel use went into that. So good start to the season. Gratitude and emotion of our players and our fans being together in a setting like that, because, you know, they had enough. They had read enough of, hey, Miami has no chance. It's a tough place on the road. You're playing against the SEC, and we respect every bit and all of that. But, you know, they went there on a mission to handle business, and they did.
So they will enjoy the success, but now is back to work today as the team gets ready for their home opener at Hard Rock Stadium against FAMU. And he said he wants the Rock to be a tough place to play, and the team is excited to showcase even more of what they could bring on the field. Ladies?
All right, can't wait, Giselle. It has been a long time coming for Canes fans, and social media was going crazy with this game. What was some of the best reaction you saw to the win?
I mean, whether it was houses divided, fans watching the game in the stand or on TV, social media was abuzz. And as 2 Dolphins players that are alum, as they get ready for their own season, took to the social media to express what they were seeing on the field. And Jalen Phillips saying, it's like, I like these Canes a lot. You can already see the potential. He went on social media saying that. And then Calais Campbell, who was just named the captain for the Fins, saying Cam Ward is super poised and confident. I love how calm he plays. And one thing that everyone was saying, whether they were tweeting about Cam Ward, the Hurricanes being back, was Pat McAfee. Is this the year the U is back? And as we bring this back out live here to Hurricanes, look, I'm surrounded by the history of all of it, and that might be the biggest question. Is the U back? But one thing you can say, yes, it's easy to get hyped up after one big win, but for now, we might be talking a little bit differently if that continues. But the team is now shifting their focus as they get ready for that home opener against FAMU. Reporting from Coral Gables, I'm Giselle Espinales, NBC 6 Sports.
Well, it was a total team effort for the Miami Hurricanes as they start their season with a, sorry, Shelly, big win over the Florida Gators in the Swamp. And one particular player is showing every day that age is just a number.
Well, let's go to Giselle Espinales, our sports reporter, who's breaking it down for us, rubbing it in a little bit for us Gator fans. Hi, Giselle.
Hey, Shelly, Amy, just a little bit. And ladies, that's right. Hurricanes tight end Cam McCormick started his football journey at the age of 8 years old, and now at 26 years old, he's in his 9th year of eligibility, and it's been quite the roller coaster of a journey for him through starting his year as a redshirt year, then through multiple injuries like a torn Achilles, but he's showing that through the toughest of times, he's been able to get through it all. And what a way to begin his final year as a Miami Hurricane, playing college football with the Canes, scoring the first touchdown of the season, a 9-yard pass from Cam Ward, and McCormick became the first player in the NCAA to be granted a 9th year. And he says he hears the jokes of what he's doing out there. Why is he even playing? But he said he takes a lot of pride knowing that there's a lot of people that could not be in his shoes playing in their 9th year of a very difficult sport, still smiling through it all. And with Hurricanes head coach Mario Cristobal saying it's great to see him out there playing at a high level, even after everything he's been through.
And some of the surgical procedures he has had to be able to be where he's at. He's 100% healthy. I mean, like, better than ever. But to get here, he's been through a lot. So a completely unselfish, hard-working, real-deal human being who shows up every day and brings it. So awesome to at his age, getting hit over and toppling over backwards, I was a little worried about him. But no, the guy is awesome, and glad he started off the season that way.
And it's a full circle moment for McCormick and Cristobal. He was his coach back in Oregon a couple years ago. And with Cristobal joking that he didn't think anybody would have thought that that's how the season would start, with a touchdown pass to Cam McCormick. So somebody won big in Vegas, and a great way for Cam McCormick to start his final college season. And coming up at 6, we'll hear from Mario Cristobal. The Canes are getting ready for their home opener over at Hard Rock Stadium against FAMU. Reporting from Coral Gables, I'm Giselle Espinales, NBC6 Sports.
Just one game into the season, but things are looking pretty good for the Miami Hurricanes.
Off to a strong start for them. The Canes stormed into Gainesville and they blew out the Gators in their own stadium.
NBC6's Giselle Espinales joins us live now from Coral Gables.
Giselle, so what are the coaches feeling about the team's efforts after their first game? Sure pretty good, huh?
Pretty good, Shelly and Amy, and it's pretty great to start the season with a big win over the Florida Gators. But one thing Hurricanes head coach Mario Cristobal said is that he wanted to see how the players responded today after that dominating 41-17 win in the Swamp. So it's back to work for Miami as they get ready for their home opener against FAMU. So Cristobal was on the lookout, making sure that the players were on time and ready to work, and they did exactly that, saying this group had a great practice and everyone's excited to come back home and make Hard Rock Stadium a tough place to play, saying they want to make everyone proud, and the team is feeling prepared as they get ready to take on FAMU. And the Rattlers already starting their season coming into this game with a 2-0 record as they get ready to face Miami, with Cristobal saying this team has shown a lot of success.
Defending HBCU national champions, more than a handful of players that have been invited or going to be invited to the Senior Bowl. Defensively, last year they were top 10 in every single category, just about. They have a really good football team, and of course, James Coles, he's a guy I have a tremendous amount of respect for, local guy, their head coach now. I know he's not only a first-class coach, he's a first-class human being, and he's going to have his team prepared to play, and we will be prepared to play as well.
So the Canes will look to go 2-0 on the season in their home opener against FAMU, with players and coaches are saying pack the rock, as kickoff at 6 p.m. on Saturday over at Hard Rock Stadium. Reporting from Coral Gables, I'm Giselle Espinales, NBC6 Sports.